is divide our territory in provinces, and we got 7 provinces. We got 2 provinces in the Pacific side. One is called Guanacaste, the other one is called Punta Arenas, and that represents North, Central, and South Pacific. The populated area of Costa Rica is the main concentration of business, commerce, and also tectonic mountains. This place, you see that nice building over there?
Yeah.
That's the building that used to be a military fort. The name is called Bellavista Fort. Bellavista means nice view, because from here the military, without all the buildings, in the Civil War of 1948. Later on, I'm gonna explain you why we abolished the army and the history about it. But just keep in mind that building when I'm gonna start talking to you about it. We are a democratic republic. We can find different parks. These parks are for provide some like amusement and recreation for the citizens. People here come sometimes because you can see that San Jose is very active with people walking. That's why when everybody wants to rest, and it was just after the abolishment of the slavery in the South States of United States, metallic structures. This school, one church that is called the Church of Grecia, and the Domo, Morazan Park, and Francisco Morazan was one of the first chief of states of Costa Rica. That's why it is called like that, Francisco Morazan Park. Costa Rica, the Victorian style is not so common. The one that we have here is more neoclassic styles. Because volcanic eruptions or earthquakes all the time, the old buildings is really hard to keep it. This one is the central part of San Jose. Even when the Spaniards arrived to Costa Rica, this was the first quarters or headquarters that they used for the first village in San Jose. Even the name of San Jose is a long name when the Spaniards arrived, because they put el cuartel de la Boca del Monte de los Murciélagos de San Jose. It's a long name. It's a long name that describes Saint Joseph, San Jose. That's the meaning, San Jose, Saint Joseph. And the church is the Metropolitan Cathedral. That's a very nice church. I don't know if the ones that arrived early, did you get to see the church, some of you? That's a nice building. Price in 1987, thanks to this pacification. This is another nice building. That this is the best building that we have in Costa Rica, because this building will be the National Theater, and the National Theater is like our jewel of architectonic style, because this theater completely different. And Café del Moro, this house used to be for one of the archbishops or migration for so long. They do all over these areas, all over the Atlantic. Even they go to the Mediterranean area and they come back to the best team of Costa Rica plays there. It's called Saprissa team, and well, we got a nice view of the Irazu volcano. You see, very nice Irazu volcano. In meters, 3,432 meters. In feet, 11,500 feet. That's the highest volcano, but it's not the highest mountain. So that's what we're gonna do today. Right here in the left, we got 2 other volcanoes. Can you see ranges? This one, the Central Volcanic Range, and here in the left, and La Hondura River here in the right. Sometimes they came from South America, like in an Inca influence, and some other are more from Central America with a Maya influence. But are endemic, are just endogenous from this area. That means that they are Chibcha. We cannot tell them Incas or Mayas, there are Chibcha. And the Chibcha, Africans, were black people that came from Africa. They came down as slaves, but once they arrived to Costa Rica, they were workers. They were not a slavery in Costa Rica. That was in the 1600s. By the end of the 1700s and beginning of 1800s, we received a lot of Chinese people that came and they established in different areas. Some of them in the Caribbean and some others in the Pacific. Many of the Chinese people that arrived at the beginning, they were working in the Panama Canal, some of them, and some other in different areas of North America. They moved down here and they established in different areas. At the same time, with the Chinese people arrived Italians. That the Italians arrived looking for business, looking for other kind of movements. Also, in the 1850s, when we start building the railway to the trains, arrived Afro-Caribbeans, another black population, but they came from Jamaica and river is one of the few rivers in the world that has it class. All the bananas through there. That's why we're going there. But first, here, what you can see is this is the mother plant, and you can see that they are attached each other because the banana plant is 80% water. That means when the banana has it the fruit is so heavy and blends down the plant. In order to avoid that, that's why it is that you can see that we pull with a rope all over in order to keep it straight.
Okay, here come. You guys move.
This is another traffic. It's another person that is.
Watch your head there, standing in the middle.
Just stay outside. You see.
Come on.
The bananas. In this case, this is the mother plant that you can see over there with the fruit. This one is the daughter of the plant. And you can see the baby here.
Baby.
You see, this is one baby here, and that's another baby there. Or the same example here. You see, right here is the already harvest.
Yeah.
You see, even it's just water. You see. You see the water?
Yeah.
All of that water is because the fiber is just 20% of the plant. This one will be the daughter and the granddaughter right here. So the mother's going to you will see all the time. Even you do like that, just you push this one, for example. You see? And all of these will decompose very easily. You see?
Oh, smell bad.
And they go. Some other days they got a long journey.
Is that 48 hours, 6 days a week, or 5?
Depends. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 5. Depending about what you're doing. Some business do 6, some others 5. Like with the government, 5 days. You work 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, 2 days off.